Stickers, stickers, stickers. Today we are going to learn how to make virtual stickers. I picked this background out because I really actually like the way they look on them when we do it. So what are you going to need to make a sticker? If you're using text, the one thing you're going to have to do is remove the background after you create the text that you want. So let me go over here into my uploads and something like this. I created this and then I removed the background for it. And I just used some cool colors and stuff like that behind there and a mask to create that effect. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to have to go into edit photos. Now, if you see this in your edit photos, do not use it. You do not want to use the new editor. You cannot do this trick in the new editor. Why? Because you have to use multiple shadows. And the new editor will let you use the shadow feature once. So what you're going to do is come down here to your blue box, go click here. It says revert to the old editor. What you're going to do is click on that box there. And then when you go to edit image now, you have your old editor in. So the first thing you're going to want to do now is you're going to go in here and you're going to hit your glow. You're going to hit the bars here, and then you're going to create your first outline. So we're going to take the transparency all the way up to 100, the blur all the way down, and then you can adjust the size for whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be really thick, you want it to be thin, but I like doing multiple layers. So the first one I try to do kind of thin. And I try to do black depending on what the outline is. So I'm going to apply that. And once that applies, you see how these lines are in the glow? Once it applies completely, sometimes you have to hit apply again. See, they disappear. So once they disappear, you go back into glow again, hit the lines, and then now I can pick another color. So let's see what other color I want. Let's see. Maybe I'll color pick one out of here. So let's color pick maybe the pink. Let's try pink. So then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take my blur down to 0, my transparency up to 100, and then I'm going to get the size that I want for my outline. Then I'm going to apply it. Wait till it takes. And then once it takes, see I still have my lines. Now that that's disappeared, I'm going to go do it again. So I'm going to go into my lines. Now I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to take the blur down. I'm going to give it a little bit more size, and I want to make this white. So to really make this stickery looking, I want to make that white a little bit bigger. So I am going to apply that right there and then. So that's how you do that. You can do as many colors as you want to. Just go wild if you want to. But just know at some point you're going to kind of run out of room in the center for all that. So the next thing I do to make it looks like a sticker is I use Curve. So Curve is not in the new editor either, and it's one of my favorites. I like that, and I like Page Lift. I just do. I like those. So I'm going to put Curved on it, and there you go. It looks like a little sticker floating on your concrete here. I like this concrete. It just really looks good with stickers for me. I like it. I used it for a background for my oh no, see I clicked too much. Go back and give me some curve there. Oh no, sir. No, sir. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. Go in here, give me some curve. There we go. All right, apply. Make sure the curve takes before I start moving stuff. Okay, apply. Okay, now I'm good to go. Now I can change it, move it around. Now I got a sticker floating up here. To me, that looks like a sticker. Okay, so anything that you use that is like an element, some of them you can do it with, like this paw print. You can do it in the paw print. So what you want to do is kind of check it, edit the image, and see if your shadows pop up. But there are some elements that you can't do that. So the workaround for elements that you can't do it with, what you're going to want to do with those is you're going to want to take it. Let's see if this pen has one. Edit image. See, that doesn't have it. So there's two workarounds for that. So if you want to keep the pen exactly like it is, you're going to put it on a background, and you're going to remove the background, and then that'll give you the option to do that. Two, the other thing is, if you don't mind mixing the colors up, you can use duotone or color mix. Let's see what color mix option I have it. Let's go Sangria. Woo woo! Apply. And once you apply, there you go. There's your shadows color. So that is a trick that you can use if you don't mind changing the colors around on your elements. So once you change your color around on elements using one of those, you might be able to use some of the other stuff down here. I don't know. But those are just the two easiest ones. Or just go ahead and remove your background and do it. And now you can go ahead and you get your glow and do what you want to do with that. So you can pop it up, give a little juice there, apply that there. And like I said, now you can create that sticker effect to it. Takes a moment. Come on, 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 come on. Apply. And then I go, we're just going to do a little simple one here and just do the white on the outside. Take the blur down, take this, take it to white, apply. And then what we're going to do once that's done, come on, 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 come on. Apply. Disappears. See all. Hit your curve. Now you can use other shadows if you want to. That's no big deal. But I just like the curve. I like the way it kind of pops off like it's peeling off the... In concrete, really, stuff doesn't stick there very long. So making it look like it's curling off, way to work it. So that's the way you can use an element that does not have a natural shadows built into it. You can go ahead and add a little dual tone or color mix or something to that so you can mix it up. Or if you want the element like it already is, you're going to have to put it on a page, go and take it and download it, re-upload it back into Canva, and remove the background. If you got Canva Pro, I don't know if you have to go through all those steps, but I don't have Pro, so that's what I have to do. So, and that is a quick tip on how to make stickers for your projects. So I think they look really cool, and it's a really fun little project. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you come back for some more. I love you guys. See you next time.